Hey, I am Goddess Cree, and I am back with another divine message. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you had a safe, enjoyable weekend. So let's get into it. The angel number today is angel number 13. This is shedding old habits and mindsets, outgrowing situations. This is strongly associated with the divine feminine, intuition, and asking you to embrace this transition. So I also saw today 114. This is part of the number sequence that I posted yesterday. Yesterday was angel number 12. First card out was communication, and the number on that card was 14. Out of all the tarot cards that was on the table, the number sequence was 144, 441, or you could have said 114. There were several different sequences, and the numbers were 1 and 4. Okay, so I saw 114 today. This is asking you to step forward with courage, laying a strong foundation. It is asking you to trust the path of transformation you are currently on. And yes, a lot of us are experiencing transformation, and that is because we're currently in the Pluto in retrograde in Aquarius. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, okay? And this is a heavily path of transformation for some of us. We may have a big transformation, or this could be a series of transformations. So we are still talking about, as far as the angel numbers are concerned, a positive transformation, outgrowing situations, shedding old habits and mindsets. Spirit wants you to pay attention to your intuition, tap into your divine feminine energy. This is intuition. This is your nurturing. So some of us may need to focus on nourishing ourselves more as we go through this transformation, as we experience these transitions. Tap into your divine energy and trust your intuition and be more nourishing with yourselves, because Spirit wants you to step forward and in your courage, laying your new foundation, trusting the path of transformation that you're currently on. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what the message is for today. And we're going to start off by getting a universal message, a message from the universe. Too many. That was about 4. Just need one. But realization was on the top. Some of us are now realizing what our paths are. We are realizing a lot of things. Spirit is shedding light on a lot of things. So that was realization that was on the top. Okay, so Spirit is going to give me more than one card, but I am only going to accept the card on top, and that is divine feminine. Okay, so angel number 13 talks about tapping into your divine feminine energy, intuition. And then we have divine feminine, which is 21, which breaks down to a 3. Okay, so 133 may be significant for someone today. So the frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our eccentric understanding of our connection of all creation. So this is divine feminine energy, which is also associated with angel number 13. This is supporting our receptive, that's our intuition, nourishing, and soft side. allowing it to express itself openly and helping us connect to the eccentric understanding of our connection to all creation. Okay, so Divine Feminine 21, which breaks down to a 3. So keep in mind, 133 may be significant for someone. So someone may need to look up the angel number 133. Okay, so let's see. What is the message involving Divine Feminine? What is the message? Let's see. What is the message for the collective? Wow. Intuition and instinct. Straight out the bat. That is Divine Feminine energy. That is intuition. Denial and rejection here. That just popped out too. Okay. What else? Challenge and obstacle. What else? New beginnings. Okay. Future excitement. Okay. All right. So, keywords are intuition and instinct. Then we have denial, rejection. We have challenge and obstacle. We have new beginning, future excitement. So, trusting your intuition. If you were anything like me in the beginning of trusting my intuition, when I say I've learned so many lessons when it came to my intuition, when I should have trusted my intuition and I was in denial and I rejected it, and then it became an obstacle and a challenge for me, okay? Because I see how these cards can actually fall together. When you realize you have the gift of discernment, the true gift of discernment, when you're actually tapped in, Spirit will reveal things that you need to know about people, places, and things. It is up to you to trust your intuition. If you do not trust your intuition, you become in denial. You'll start rejecting your intuition because it goes against your heart. Okay, sometimes our heart can get us in trouble. We love people to a fault, that we don't want to trust what our eyes, what our spiritual eyes are showing us. And it becomes a challenge. It becomes an obstacle, okay? Until you accept your divine feminine energy. Until you accept your intuition, okay? Your intuition is, as I often say, your intuition is your security system. It will never fail you. It will always protect you. This is what Spirit is designed. If you're truly tapped into the most high of love and light, the divine creators, they will protect you at all times. But you must be connected to receive the messages. If you reject or in denial about your intuition, this is going to cause challenges and obstacles, okay? You have to accept and embrace the transition of listening to your intuition. Why? It will always protect you, and it's going to bring in a new beginning. Things will start changing in front of you when you trust in your intuition. And it says future excitement. Okay, so I'm just going to say this. According to me, according to Goddess Cree, As my family and friends know me as Cree Cree. And and if you grew up with me, you know me as Crystal. Okay? Born name. My name is Crystal. But I'm telling you, I had to learn this lesson the hard way when it comes to my divine feminine energy and trusting my intuition. Okay? If you reject it, if you are in denial, it's going to cause challenges and obstacles. When you start accepting your divine feminine energy, male or female, because we all have it, trusting in your intuition, that's when your new beginning is going to start. That's when you start seeing things, when you start seeing miracles. Like when I always say, do you believe in magic? Okay? Do you believe in magic? If you do, I do. Because I see magic unfolding in front of me 24 hours a day. I'm getting messages, intuitive messages through nature, through the animals outside, through conversation, through visions, through sleep dreams. I am constantly getting downloads, getting uploads, getting messages that is showing me my new beginning. And all I have to do is trust in my intuition, trust in my instinct, trust in my gut feeling. However you want to refer to your divine energy, your divine feminine energy. That is your gut feeling. That is your instinct. That is your intuition. That is your discernment. However you want to call it, okay? That first mind, as what my elders and my family would say. My mom used to say, you should listen to your first mind. My first mind told me not to do da 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 da. That is your intuition. That is your security system. That is your safety. That is your alarm saying, halt. Wait a minute. This could go this way. This could go that way. It depends on the decision that you make. And we have the moon energy here. So there is a reason why we need our intuition with the moon energy at the bottom. Okay? There was a reason. Not only that, I split the deck. We got the moon and we got the world here. Moon and the world. So there is something we cannot see. However, there is the completion of a cycle and there is also success. Okay? All right, so let's clarify what's on the table. Let's clarify what's on the table. So someone is struggling with their intuition. What Spirit says, all you got to do is trust. It's going to bring in a new beginning. There will be future excitement. So what does the collective need to know about trusting their intuition? What does the collective need to know? Let's see. What's the message? What else? Okay, I'm always checking to see if my card's in the reverse, just that particular one. Okay, so this is, my goodness, we got does that say the Empress? We got the Empress in reverse here. Once again. Okay, so there is insecurity about something or a stubbornness. Okay. We got the Ace of Wands on the bottom here. So are you being stubborn about a new beginning with the Empress energy? There's something going on with the Empress being in reverse here. Okay, let's see. What else? Wow, I mentioned the world. And it came right back out when we cover her boobies. Here it is. Okay. Okay. So is the Empress being stubborn about a change? Is there something that you're not actually seeing here? Are you feeling insecure about this change that's going on in your life? So remember that we're in a period of transition right now. Anyone could really be nervous about this transition. I mean, I feel it. There is definitely a transition. Spirit is asking us to hold on to our positive energy here. Not trusting your intuition, your gut, being in denial can cause challenges and obstacles. Okay. Let's see what else. Wow, you saw that card flip. That is the Nine of Wands in reverse. So it looks like you are learning to cope. You are recovering. You're letting go of that negative energy of being insecure, that stubbornness of this change. Okay. Looks like you're recovering with the Nine of Swords in reverse here. Let's see. Yes, you are. I have the Two of Pentacles here. It looks like you're juggling some financial decisions. You're trying to balance some things. Okay. What else? Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. So it looks like you're being truthful with yourself. You figured out how to solve this issue that you were dealing with, and now you're being open-minded about it. With the Queen of Swords energy. So it looks like you are moving past being stubborn or being insecure about this, about closing out this cycle and moving forward. You're realizing this is actually your fulfillment. You are recovering and letting go of the negativity. You are facing life. And now you are balancing your Two Pentacles, because there is going to be a financial decision to make here. Okay? You are being truthful with yourself. And you are being realistic and now solving the issue that you had by being open-minded. Okay? Let's get one more. Yeah, you're leaving the burdens. You were overloaded with some burdens. You're now leaving them behind. Let's get one more. King of Pentacles. That's grounding energy. That is wealthy business person energy. That's successful energy. Okay. Wow. You also have the Queen of Pentacles here. Mature ground female energy. Success. Nurturing healer energy. So this is Capricorn and Virgo. This is ground energy. This is grounded energy here. Grounded energy. So you have moved forward into a new beginning. So you went from being insecure, a little bit stubborn about this new change. You were learning to cope, to recover, and to let go of the negativity. And, this is just basically possibly fearing a new beginning. This is fearing this change, Not everyone is open to change. Some of us, we can work to change. If we take our time, we can work through changing things. Some of us, we have to be drugged into making a change. Okay? We have to know that it is for our most highest good. You have to trust in your intuition. And that may be what's going on here, because the Empress in reverse fell under intuition and instinct. So if you are in denial about your intuition, or you're rejecting your intuition, it can cause stagnant energy. It can cause challenging obstacles. Okay. So with the World here and the Empress in reverse, it looks like you were having some issues with this change. But you started to see that you were learning to cope with it. You're recovering and you're letting go of the negativity. You are now facing life because you don't have a choice. Either you move forward or you stay in a stagnant place. Okay? And now you are balancing your two pentacles. There are some financial decisions you will have to make. You're understanding what being flexible means. You're being truthful with yourself. You realize that you are protected. You're addressing those issues by solving them and being open-minded. And this is after being overloaded or stressed about this new change. But you're realizing that all you had to do was ground your energy. Or this could be a male or a female coming in that is grounded to assist you. Because we do have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here, which is two counterparts. So there is definite grounded energy here. There is nourishing energy. There is energy that has faith, provider energy, and healer energy. So this is definitely proof of a new beginning and future excitement. Okay. All right. So let's see what the Answer Oracle has to say. Give a couple of messages from the Answer Oracle. What does the Answer Oracle have to say about this message, about this intuition, trusting in your intuition? Okay, so Spirit does say, be a risk taker. Go ahead. Glory favors the brave. So Spirit wants you to go ahead and take that risk by accepting and trusting in your intuition. So yes, this is going to be your road to the future. Your choice will shape your destiny. This is the difference of taking the risk. If you take the risk, the difference is this choice will put you on your road to destiny. Okay? And it talks about connection, romance, and love. And then, like I said, we have two counterparts here. We have the King of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So your life is definitely moving up after you accepted the change, after you let go of the negativity of your insecurities about this new change. Okay? Okay, and this is listening to your codes. So this is sign and synchronicities, and this is possible treasures. Okay. And then we have trust. So this is support. Spirit wants you to trust in your intuition. They are now supporting you. Let's get one more. Yeah, this is wisdom, experience, and authority. So you have the authority to move forward into your new life. Spirit wants you to trust in your intuition, trust in your experiences. Okay. So, to sum everything up, take the risk. Trust in your intuition. This is your risk. This is trusting in change, trusting in the new beginning. Okay, having the faith. This choice is going to put you on the road to your destiny, your future. That is the difference in trusting in your intuition. This is taking that risk. Go ahead. Glory favors the brave. You are going to walk into a connection of romance and love. Hence, King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles energy. Listen to your signs and synchronicities, the codes. This is going to bring you into your treasures. That's part of the secrets. Trust. Trust in divine support, your intuition. Not only that, trust in your wisdom, your experience. You have been given the authority. Okay. All right, let's see. What else? Anything else? Okay. It says, do not let the past affect your future. Let it go. Okay. Okay. So we have control and sabotage in reverse. This is trust issues. This is manipulation and patterns. This is mood swings and conflicts. It's in reverse. So that means you've moved forward from those things. You're now ready for this new beginning. You are closing out that cycle and moving forward. This is going to move you into success. This is the fated fortune. This is the wheel of fortune. Wow. That's the world. Wheel of Fortune. This is karmic cycles closed. This is divine intervention and divine detour. Yes. And this is laying down the structure for a strong foundation. This is balance, building slow and steady. Wonderful. Okay. So, to my Empress, leaving the past in the past, letting go of the past, not letting the past affect your future. Control and sabotage in reverse. Sometimes mentally we can sabotage our own new beginning by not trusting into our intuition, by thinking that nothing is going to change. Okay? Spirit says that this is fated for you. Your karmic cycles are now over. This is divine intervention. This is divine detour. Start laying the foundation for your strong foundation by building slow and steady. Okay, let's see what the angels have to say. What is the message for the angels? Angel message. What is the angel message? Okay. Strength and guidance. They want you to hold on to your strength. You are being guided. Not only that, you are being protected by the angels. So you have angelic protection. Okay. Let's check the signs to see who this resonates with. We do have Earth and Fire. We have Capricorn, Virgo energy. We have Libra energy on the table. We do have Air. We have Sagittarius. Who does this resonate with? Let's see. This should resonate with a Pisces, a Taurus, a Libra, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. I'm sorry, Aries. If this is not one of your signs, this is possibly in your birth chart and one of your placements. So remember, I am Goddess Cree, and this was a divine message. Please click that like, subscribe. Let me know if this resonates with you. I hope you all have an awesome Tuesday tomorrow. Bye.